Welcome to the video. This is going to be one of the hardest things to fly. If you remember the game QWOP or QWOP, this is the equivalent of that, but this is derived from the Easy Riser plane. I spent a long time making this. The control surfaces are just one, rudder, but that is also combined with the hips moving and everything else. In my cockpit, this is so scary. Anyway, the little tooltips are here. This is for the hips. This is for the... I'm going to recolor this. This is for the knees, and this is for the legs. Knees, legs, hips, throttle. I can't believe... Alright, so since we're a weight shift, going forward is back, backwards and forwards, and we've got to do the legs, and the hips go roll is for the rolling, because the hips will control the rudder. And I'm not going to touch anything just yet, except for potentially the... This is so crazy. Alright, let's have a look at the legs. That will pull us back. I'll move us back. I'll show you from the outside. That makes us go back, which will then in turn allow us to go up. Okay, sorry about my weird noises, but this is one of the harder planes to fly. We can actually move the hips, thankfully, the knees, doing real careful motions. Okay, forward can go like that. We need to kind of level the plane out. And by the way, we are on the head. Alright, we are a flamingo. Alright, we'll go the other way, carefully. Position. Okay, we're gonna get some road rash there. So, let's move our legs up a little bit, because we're also roller skating. I see the plane moving. This is as good as we're getting. Fire up. I'm gonna upload this video just for honesty, because this is one of the harder planes to fly. Okay, we are up. I'm using only the legs, small movement. This thing flies slow and it's bouncy. I'm going to see about the rudder. I'll get this thing stable if I'm ever going to get it stable. We got to undo our input. Real quick, rudder, it does that, and we're about to fall out of the sky, so we got to... Thankfully we go fast, so we recover from a stall quite easily. But we didn't recover from that one. But it looks like we didn't damage our plane. So, instead of doing another take, I'm going to gently realize I probably should have put something there to... This would be awkward, and it looks like a duck nearly. I'm gonna gently do that, and gently. Real gently. That's not gentle. Alright. This looks more comfortable. My knees are hurting. Let's just try. Let's just see what happens. Every little movement I do on this thing is a gigantic movement on that, which is... we are now roller skating. We are now flying. I'm going to do this until we damage our plane. Now you're all thinking, no, do this, do that. This is learning how to fly again. Yeah, use this for the small movements and this for the big movements. I'd like to gain some altitude. There we go. Retracting landing gear. VTOL, okay. Alright. Just for happy reasons, I've just got on VTOL mode. On my controller. You know that what they say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And that's why. Yep. You can see obviously how it's controlled. This is... Okay, so this is way back. I'm gonna extend this. But this will make this become more... I don't want this... the mode... This plane is kind of forgiving since it goes slow. I'm going to turn us. You can master this on VR. This is actually... Alright, this is not a fighter jet. I'm looking at my virtual horizon a bit because that gives a very good indication. And I am more of an IFR flyer than I am. I like to look in here instead of out there. Alright, I'm going to pull back and negate the turn. Try and go straight. Our speed is crucial. And our altitude is crucial too. Now, I'm not interested in landing this plane so much as I'm interested in to do this at the same time. Put you in the middle. Okay, trim is in the middle. I'm going to try to use... And that is actually trim. Middle means not bent. See, even the smallest amount does something. Pull it back. Okay, I'm going to try to see which control surface is actually better to use for the small, because I don't like this waving, because I'm not getting sick, but... Alright, so if I've got the VTOL at a good place, the trim is less of a control surface. So I can go all the way back and like... And when I can, I'll show you... I can't show you all the way forward because I'm about to turn on land. Don't want this video to be huge. Alright. We are turning a little bit. Gonna turn here, and I'm gonna... We're now a glider. And that is going to change our control situation by a lot. I can't want to land in this configuration here. I'm going to do full rudder. And this thing is an okay glider, since we don't have masses of control surfaces. And crashing this plane is part of the game. I like to say this right now. Now I'm drifting a lot. I might not land on the runway, but that's about as good as we're getting. Pull back, both back, both forward. Yep. Alright. Let's try the flare right here. There we go. My heart's pounding. And my kneecaps are... Always wear knee pads, because you never know when you're going to need them. That is the Easy Riser VTO already. I can't believe I even made this plane. It works. I am actually sitting here shocked that it worked. Alright, do all the nice things that you do for people on YouTube. But also for me, join our Discord if you like my videos and you want more content that is as outside of the box as this one. Have a good day, everyone.